There it is. You guys are absolutely crazy. 1,000 subscribers in a month. A month. We're hitting 10K by the end of the year. I promise. We are doing this. We are doing this, and nothing is going to stop that. We're going to do this one video at a time. Thanks for standing by me, guys. I'm having so much fun with this. But anyways, got a fun video today. Fellow creator Saria Baznat recently dropped a video where he discussed the importance of fats. That led to a Greg response, a response from Saria, and then Greg did a video talking about fats and all that stuff. Because here's the thing. I've been on the anabolic diet for about a year, and most of the time, I prioritize a lot of protein, and obviously I stay within my caloric deficit or my maintenance, but I never really hit that fat threshold that I need to. And I get it sometimes, but there's days where I might only get like 20 or 30 grams of it. And I find that one of the biggest criticisms of the anabolic diet is that it doesn't prioritize certain macros, one of which being fat. Today, I'm gonna be showing you a full day of eating foods that prioritize your fat intake while hitting a protein threshold and while staying in your caloric deficit. Guys, if you are new, my shoulder's falling asleep. Ow. Ow, what is wrong with my shoulder? It's like burning right now. For those of you that are new here, my name is Ethan. Happy to have you here. I do diet videos, I do fitness videos, I do vlogs, I do all sorts of fun stuff on this channel. So if you want to be a part of that, be sure to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss out on any of these videos. Because I'm telling you, we have a lot of fun. It's great. Just do it. Anyways, we are going to dive right into this, guys. If you have not already, please drop a like down below and smash that subscribe button. Ring the bell to be notified when I drop more videos like this. And leave a comment if you have a suggestion for a video in the future. It is time for meal one. These things cooled off a little bit because I was trying to film B-roll. I didn't even realize it didn't focus. It's so late at night. Bear with me, it doesn't last too long. But we got 4 giant 3-meat pizza logs. This is kind of inspired by Nick's mozzarella sticks because he actually put me onto the 50-calorie mozzarella sticks. And I was grabbing the ones that were 80 calories because I honestly didn't know that these existed. So, you know. The beauty of networking. This entire plate of food, we got 4 mozzarella sticks with sausage wrapped in bacon. Then you take them, you put them on a slice of bread, you pan fry pepperoni, you put the pepperoni in the bread, and you roll it up. It's like those French toast roll-ups, right? Except it's not French toast. It's like a 3-meat cheese fat explosion that'll get you peeled. I totally realized I forgot to brew coffee, and my Thug Jug's upstairs. I don't care. We got the goods. See, I'm really glad that Saria made that video because it really brought to my attention how little fat I take in. So I'm gonna be having 4 meals today, and that's not how I always eat every day. But if you can pull at least one of these recipes and implement it through your day-to-day life, then that'll definitely help you reach that fat threshold that we all neglect so prevalently on the anabolic diet. Another reason I think this is an important video to make is because I know a lot of people from the outside looking in see the anabolic diet and they're like, oh, all you care about is calories. You don't care about macros and micros and all that stuff. That's not true. You absolutely should take into account your macros, but you need to prioritize calories in, calories out because that's going to determine whether or not you lose weight or gain weight. Oh crap, I gotta leave in 2 minutes. I'm gonna quickly finish this up. I gotta get going and I'll talk to you guys at the next meal. Meal number 2 is cheesy, meaty, stuffed, oh my gosh, focus. There we go. Cheesy, meaty, stuffed peppers. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure Remington has a stuffed pepper recipe as well. I don't think I watched the video, but I remember seeing it. So If you want a different variety of this, you can check that video out. I'll link it in the description, because you don't have to make it exactly this way. I'm sure he's got another good variety of food that'll also supplement some fat. The point of the diet's to have as much variety as possible, but just make better decisions when you're putting the ingredients into these recipes. Dude, just look at this. You might notice that I used a cheese stick and I kind of tore it along the top and it looked like a palm tree kind of. I call it the palm tree technique. And the reason for that is when you cook all the eggs and stuff and you stuff the peppers, if you put the cheese in last, it's like this giant vein of mozzarella running all throughout, and then it just pours over the top like a volcano. So I got 2 peppers, and dude, these things are to die for. Put the peppers in the oven for a little while, you let them dehydrate, you cook everything on the pan, and then you just stuff them, put them back in the oven for a few minutes. Mint. Absolutely mint. A little bit of a warning though, when you cut these things open or you take a bite of them, it's gonna pour a little bit of water, so make sure you got a plate or at least some napkins on hand, because you might make a mess. But anyways, guys, calories and macros are gonna be posted to my left, and it is time for the taste test. So I'm gonna take the one I already cut open because I know the liquid has drained out, but now we taste it. Cheers. Now that is a cheese pull. So you don't need to have a bunch of cheeses and a bunch of meats and a bunch of whatever. I usually only buy the mozzarella sticks because A, mozzarella is probably my favorite cheese next to cheddar, and B, ever since Nick made that video, I've just been really into the string cheese. I've been eating it prior, but he put me onto the 50-calorie ones, and ever since then, it's the only cheese I bought. I used to buy that Cabu cheese. I never learned the name, but I used to buy that, but I prefer the string cheese because I like how instead of just kind of coating the food, it's like these big veins of cheese, and then every time you get one, it's an explosion of flavor, and fat tastes amazing. So I'm all about that. But for all the meat lovers out there, for all the people that just want to sink their teeth into a delicious cheesy burger, go check out Josh vs. Fitness, because he's got a lot of burger recipes as well as casserole recipes that honestly will satisfy that craving. And to be honest, I haven't tried any of them yet. I've been seeing them and they look to die for, but I just haven't done it because, like I mentioned in previous videos, I'm usually busy making my own recipes or filming stuff for videos and stuff, so it's really tough for me to try new recipes. I'm pretty sure he's got a jalapeno popper burger, and I remember watching that and I was just like, oh my goodness. I'm probably gonna do a wow, whoa. I remember seeing it and I was like, man, I gotta make this right now. What sucks is there's so many recipes being put out in the community that you want to make all of them, but you're not made of money, so you can't buy a million groceries and a million different ingredients, and you know, you only have so much time throughout the day, and especially when you're in my position, you got to keep making your own stuff. It's really tough to branch out unless you're doing a review, so maybe I'll do a review on it, or maybe I'll just try it in my free time. I just hit the camera. But if you guys are interested in some burgers, absolutely check Josh out. I'm gonna link him down below as well. But guys, these freaking peppers, yeah, oh my gosh. I'm gonna finish these up, I'm gonna tackle some editing, and I'll see you guys at meal number 3. Adios. Shit. All right, quick little tip out there for everybody who burns their bread but doesn't feel like throwing 4 pieces away. Grab yourself a knife, get all of it off. Some cases you might just get more bread anyways. What's up? Larry, let me set this thing up. 4 slices of toast with avocado and crushed up chickpeas, and we got 4 egg whites. Was it 4? I think it was, no, it was 6. Let me look. Eating avocado is almost exactly like eating butter. That's what it feels like, and honestly, I kind of like that. Well, you guys know how I drop stuff in each video? Technically, I dropped something. There it is. Well, I mean, it's not on the floor. I can still eat it. Whatever. The streak's still alive. Calories and macros for all of these are gonna be posted to my left. This is my 3rd meal of the day. It's like 6:30 in the afternoon. And quite honestly, I'm still kind of full from the last couple meals. Now that I'm just focusing on prioritizing my fat intake at the cost of some protein, because obviously fat is twice as many calories as protein, so you get to eat a little less, I feel a little more satiated. I honestly do. Typically, I don't consume nearly this much fat each day, so maybe my body's just being hit with a wave of satiation, and that's kind of a good thing. but I still need my calories because I gotta, grow. I'm not full. I'm just not really hungry. And the flavor's there. Like I said, the avocado tastes like butter. The chickpeas are kind of salty. They're crunchy. They give it some texture. The egg whites give you a lot of protein. And the toast is just good. 647 bread for the win. This is super simple. There's nothing really special about it. It's just a really quick and easy way to supplement some fat for people who are eating like 15 or 20 grams a day. Because trust me, I feel you. I've been there and I've corrected it. Even in my deficit right now, I'm still trying to pay attention to consuming more fat, because the stigma with the anabolic diet is it's all artificial food, which is bad for you, or it's only calories and protein and screw all the macros and micros. That's not even true. Have a well-balanced diet. Greg calls it the circle diet. I don't even think it's the anabolic diet anymore. So when I drop a recipe, I'm not gonna say anabolic puffs. I'm gonna say circle puffs. I'm kidding, I'm gonna keep using anabolic, but still, it's a well-rounded diet. Cheers. I love avocado so much. I'm gonna finish these up, but I will catch you guys in a few hours when we have our final meal. Okay, so I was on FaceTime for about like 2.5 hours. So it's almost 11 o'clock. But that's okay, because we got French toast. Oh, dude, I'm so tired, but we gotta do this. French toast. Not even anabolic French toast, just normal French toast. I made it with whole eggs. I used the yolk. Guys, don't be afraid to use the yolk. A little more fat isn't gonna kill you. A few more calories ain't gonna kill you, as long as you have a meal that's gonna help you supplement the fat intake for the day. The reason I opted to make French toast instead of like a burger or something is because so many people look at anabolic French toast and it's like a really big staple for them. It's all egg whites and artificial sweetener and stuff. With this, it's whole eggs. And I think people are so afraid to do that, and me being one of them, but today we're doing it because it fits the calories, it pads up the fat macros, and we're killing it today, guys. I'm actually really excited for this because I don't think I've ever had French toast with the yolk, or at least made it myself, because when I started the anabolic diet is when I got into French toast, because I always thought it was unhealthy. But ever since I started, it's always been, egg whites. So I don't even know if the yolks are gonna make a difference in taste, but nonetheless, guys, not anabolic French toast. Cheers. I mean, it's really good. Oh, it's like in my. Oh. Do you guys ever swallow and then it just halfway down stops, and for like 4 seconds your chest feels like it's gonna explode? It's like, ugh, it's the worst thing, dude. I mean, it's delicious, but it tastes exactly like it would with egg whites. Anabolic French toast or normal French toast is so diverse because you can put whatever toppings on it. Like I have Greek yogurt and cinnamon, but you can put fruit, you can put whatever you want. Whipped cream, it's up to you. But you can also cook it with the yolks. Really simple change, really minor change, but it makes all the difference with the macros. So for people who are deficient or they're not eating enough fat consistently, and you find yourself eating a lot of anabolic French toast, use the whole egg. You might not get as much protein, but you're still gonna get a ton. And on top of that, you'll probably get like 20-something grams of fat. Fat doesn't make you fat. I thought that my whole life. That ain't it. You need fat to function properly. So guys, cheers to normal French toast. I still prefer anabolic French toast, but this is freaking fire. Total calories, total macros are gonna be posted to my left. Guys, take this into consideration. My caloric maintenance is 2,600 calories, roughly. I am in a deficit, cutting for a show, and I just consumed that much fat. I'm gonna continue to lose weight because I'm still in my deficit. You can have foods with fat. Don't be afraid of it. I mean, obviously don't eat a ton of it because fat has 8 calories as opposed to protein having 4 and carbs having 4, so you can eat more protein and carbs. You still gotta make room for fat. I was eating like 10 or 15 grams a day, and there would be the occasional day where I probably had like 60. So I wasn't going for months with like no fat. That would have crashed my test. That would have sucked. But we're correcting that now. So shout out to Saria for inspiring me to make this video, because it's something that I always thought about. I was like, I don't really look at the macros. I mainly look at the protein and the calories, and that's it. I don't care about carbs and fat. But the more I made videos, the further I progressed, the more I acknowledged that I really don't eat a lot of fat. And there's a lot of great recipes out there that implement a ton of fat, as well as the protein, as well as being pretty low calorie and very filling. So guys, make sure you make room for it. Don't eat a ton of it, but hit your daily intake and don't neglect it. It's burped so much. That is it for me, guys. If you have not already, please drop a like down below and smash that subscribe button. Ring the bell to be notified when I drop more videos like this, and leave a comment if you got a suggestion for a video in the future. That is it for me, guys. I will see you in the next video. Take care of yourselves. Peace.